It's Friday morning. Hubby has left for work. As you can see, it's coming up to 6:15. It is extremely warm in our home, though we've had our windows open, especially the bathroom and the landing. I did shut the bedroom windows. Sorry. That's due to weather warnings. Not necessarily our part of the country, but especially north. They've had weather warnings. They've had floods and everything. So, but it was torrential rain. Between me and hubby, I think it was like just gone 1 o'clock, just gone 3 o'clock, waking up. So as you can see by my temperature of my clock and the time, there's the details. And I may do a, just a general day video. I don't know what happened last night. It was just like a switch went and I was just zonked. I must admit, I've had a couple of bad nights, just waking up, but falling back to sleep. But you know what it's like when you've got broken sleep. I'm not on camera just this moment. I probably will, but I am still in my PJs. I'm waiting for my son's alarm to go off. I've done hubby's packing up, and I'll probably show you his new packing up box as well, included in this video, because I did video that a few days ago. I did reset the home pretty well last night, and I even got using that frame that I got from the charity shop, 50p brand new, and I think it was originally from work because I got my granddaughter's picture in there. And as I said, it does make it a difference, but this was a bit of a shocker. I mean, because it's been raining, I know we're coming, eventually it starts getting darker in the mornings again. I actually had to put lamps on, and this wasn't due to filming, this was due to weather, which hopefully I'll show you. I mean, it has, I think, stopped at the moment. When hubby was going out, it was just sort of spitting. So, as I said, I like to reset the home. I hope you're hearing me okay, but I don't really want to shout too much to say my son's still in bed. So I just want to show you. So I say, we don't like, because we've got spotlights both in the dining room area and the kitchen. We do love our lamps on in the mornings, and this just reminds me coming into autumn. I don't like it. I mean, I know a lot of people like autumn, but I'm still ready for another month of hopefully fairly decent weather. So yeah, there's the dining room. Excuse the laundry. It was beautiful yesterday, and I knew about the rain coming, and I know it was supposed to be on and off all day today. Last night, sorry, the light, I think I'm going to have to put my bigger light on just to give it a bit more light. So I got all the underwear done. The clothes that I had, the only thing I haven't done yet is the bedding, and I got bath towels and everything to do because I want to get my bathroom clean today, and there'll be work clothes also to do. As I said, this time of year I don't like using the tumble dry unless I really have to, but otherwise, I mean, I know the bedding's on the beds, the towels are out and everything from my baths last night, so they're still all in use. I'm hoping there might be some break in the weather, but again, I might have to have the tumble dryer go in. I'm just filling them today. That's hubby's cup, one of my owl sets. I've got a lot of these. I think some may have come from, I'm a bit confused here, I know it's still early, B&M and Poundland. I think these were B&M, and I got a set. Usually I have these for guests. I've got a set, and hubby just wants a small tea because he will have his bucket when he gets to work. So I didn't get the laundry done. As I said, I think I got sidetracked there. It was like a switch going off. I was in bed for 10, and that is pretty good for me. Well, extremely good. I'm usually the last one in bed. I actually crawled in bed, and I was in bed first, and I was near enough sleep before everybody else came up. So I pretty much got my reset done. And I did cleaning all the downstairs yesterday. I had my parents come and my son. My parents are retired and my brother came. For those who are not aware, here in England there's still businesses, manufacturers have the factory fortnight, and this is their second week. I know when my dad was working in different businesses, they had the factory fortnight. It is going a little bit out of fashion, but there's still businesses that do actually close for the factory fortnight. Hubby has floating days, so he can book his time as he needs, and so can my son. So this is my dining room. I'm just nattering away as I show you the downstairs again. This is my hubby's pocket watch collection here. Sorry for any glare. And as I said, last week I did show that I did change a little bit of our dining room. And there's the kitchen. Yes, I've got a snack bin still there that I left for our son when we was away, and then when we came back with our granddaughter and their visitors. So I want to put all those bits away. Now, one of the things is I am going to hopefully actually go food shop. Don't know whether it's going to be today or it's going to be over the weekend. I did say to hubby, is that okay? And he said yes. Once in a while we do a food shop. When I'm in food shop, actually go out and get our food. I want some fresh fruit, veg, meat and that sort of thing. As you know, I mostly have Iceland. I'm not sure. As I said, sorry for any glare off the window. Yeah, it's not. Oops, sorry. Bang you on the window. See if you focus. Say it looks like it's just spitting now. So sorry about that glare. Hello, Mickey. And as I said, not very nice behind my door. But there is my laundry, as I call it, but that may end up going up today because of the weather. Said I'm just doing a general thing. I said I did clean down here. I didn't video it because I had guests come in. So there is my granddaughter's toy station, and that's worked out really well. She comes through the door, she knows exactly where her toy station is now. This basket I normally have bits and pieces in. It has overflowed a little bit because a couple of these bits, if you've seen, I don't know if they were in the video, but they were what we brought back from the caravan when our granddaughter came with us. And I've got a few socks here and a flannel that hasn't gone back with her. I normally keep some spare clothes in there. I may have to do a little bit of tweaking. I did say and hubby that we will try and keep it to this amount for her. And of course over here she does have a desk, and we've got a little trike in the shed for her. So I'm not trying to go overboard with it, but I may need to tweak some because I bought a few books, and I did say that once these are all full, no more. And as I said, I got this for £5. I've took the little, I made a little garden for her originally, but I can make that back up when she's a little bit older, because I wanted to use one of them. I've got two of these baskets because I used to use, before I used Amazon, I used play.com all the time. And I remember these are the large size, and they only cost me about, I think it was something ridiculous, like $3 or $4.99, and they are really big. As I say, I'm not sure if you can actually tell how big they are. I've got two. I've got one upstairs that keep my socks in, and I have this one. And usually I used to use them as bit baskets, one upstairs, one downstairs, but I've actually used them. And this is the doll's house. We got this off of Facebook Marketplace, and not all the furniture in here is what I actually got with it. I bought a couple of bits from Flying Tiger. what actually came with it, I'll quickly show you. I'm really pleased with this. A friend from Craft Group is actually either knitting or crocheting me some little bedding and that for the bed. So thank you very much. And that set all came with it. So I thought for £5, I thought brilliant. I got this little bit. This is the set I actually got from Flying Tiger. And I got these little chairs. I've left them down here. And this little table. These chairs and the grill. Or as we English call it, barbecue. But I know Americans tend to say it's a grill. We bought that, I think that was actually £5, not the dolls. The dolls actually came with the doll's house. So some of the furniture and the dolls and the dollhouse was £5, immaculate condition. And then I paid £5, I think it was the 2 red chairs, the grill, and I don't know if the mats now were actually separate, I can't remember, I think they probably were. But I just thought, so I've made a little garden room at the moment down the bottom there. She's very gentle with it. It doesn't actually, she knows it's there, but she hasn't actually said about having it, you know, down, because she can't quite reach it comfortably. She can open the door, thing, and what she does, she knocks on the door, bless her. I think she's more interested this time actually in her fairy and gnome little garden that she made. So I think that is something on my list. I might just go through it because I did buy a few pieces from the car boot, from the charity shop, and I really want to go to the charity shop again. I have got to have another sort out actually and get rid of certain pieces because of what I've brought in. This is the back doorway. As I said, I'm having a little general natter and showing you around. Again, a little bit cluttered. I've got my 2 craft books here, which hopefully I'll be sharing soon. And I quickly showed you this one. I got this one last week, which was in a haul for 50p from Wilko's. And then that book there came from the craft group. Someone actually donated that, so I'm going through the projects for the kids' crafts through the summer. So there is my book. As I said, it's the only place, except for a few books in the lounge now, because I use them for decor, is my book collection, because I use my Kindle a lot. Up here is a little bit cluttered. Again, I might review that. But even if I was just to say, take that one item away, it makes a lot of difference. But as I said, it's got my little melts in there and everything. So that's why I've left that up there. I have to keep saying this, I am quite pleased with what I've got done. And to tell you the truth, sometimes I like to say YouTube's helped as well. Me getting my projects done. Again, it might be a little bit dark. Like this used to be a really sort of lost space. Junked up, I said I've got a few books there and I'm really pleased. A couple of relations have said, wow, I like your decor. I think it's because usually it's a little, not a dumping ground, but I don't think much thought goes into it, and I'm really, really pleased how this came out. And probably I have to thank Pinterest and my subscribers. You know, when you've made more of an effort, I feel as though I like to make an effort, so I thank you there, and thank you for any motivation and inspiration. That is one of the main reasons I actually go on YouTube. As I said, I do have anxiety problems and panic attacks, besides a couple of other medical issues, and I always say that there is always somebody more worse off than I am. So I am hoping to take you through my days. So I did have some errands to run, but hubby said that we can do them over the weekend. We are home this weekend. We are at the farm next weekend, so we might be getting a few projects done. There's Spyro. Unfortunately, I was going to move Spyro to the games room, but our granddaughter goes straight to Spyro. She knows the character. And so there's some things I found that I cannot actually move. She always usually comes and says hello to my owl, which again I got on clearance from HomeSense. It was quite hefty. I think it was about £20 odd originally, and I paid £5 for it. It is actually a Christmas decoration. I think I've had it out about 2 years now, but I just love it there. As I said, I do love my owls. I have got a few projects in mind and pieces I want to share. I am reviewing areas around my home that I actually did 6 months ago, and do excuse the state of me. And I know there's a blinking light there that probably would dazzle, so I'm lowering it down a bit. It is a bit dark, as I said, and if I raise it up, look, it's going to be glary. But basically, I've got quite a few things on the go. I was really happy doing my crafting. I really enjoyed that, as that video has now gone up. I just had a creative moment. I'm reviewing areas around our home that I actually decluttered and organised about 6 months ago, and I'm showing different pieces that I've worked. There's a few still hotspots around our home that I've got to address, and yeah, I'm got my book and my notes of things that I'd like to include on my channel. As I said, at this time, sorry for any glare, I'm trying to do it so you can at least see my face but not the glare of the light. Yeah, as I was saying, there's a lot going on, but caravan is a big part of our life, especially this season, but I try and mix it up quite a bit. I do like organising. I love it. Sad, I know, but I do. Decluttering, yes, especially if I go and bring stuff in. I do have no spend weeks. I know there's not been much shopping this last few days, but I had projects I wanted to get done, bits and pieces around the home. I knew I was having visitors, and obviously being away at the weekend. And as I said, this weekend we're hoping to get a few things done. As I said, organising, decluttering, caravanning, crafting, anything to do with family and home. And as I said, certain family members now have come on videos, as you see. My youngest son Daniel comes on, my hubby comes on, not my daughter-in-law and my eldest son and granddaughter at the moment. You may hear voices in the background on my videos, but gradually, hopefully, they may come through. This is part of my life at the moment, and as I said, again, I have to come across and thank you for the support, and welcome to all my new subscribers, and thanks for the support of my existing subscribers. You're really helping. As I said, sometimes it may be a little while before I come through to your videos. It depends, I suppose, anybody else. Again, I'm sorry for any glare I'm getting from my light. I'm going to understand. It depends what mood I'm in and how I'm feeling on the day. I do sometimes watch a number of someone's videos at one time. As you probably know, I know I've had a couple of comments that I might end up, you know, watching, I don't know, 4 to 6 videos in one go. Again, it depends what I'm doing at the time. You know, sometimes it might be I might need some inspiration, or in a crafting mood maybe, and then I watch crafting. If I need to do some organisation, or even if I'm stressed, I love watching, I know it sounds sad, cleaning, organising videos. That helps me de-stress, funny enough. It might not a lot of people, but it does me. And again, I appreciate the content of other subscribers. I mean, yes, I do take for anxiety medication, and I've not so much recently had many attacks, but most of the time now I can actually get myself through it. I do have a couple of people like hubby and my youngest son that I can phone, and they got permission to take any phone calls if, you know, it is bad. I'm waffling a bit, but I just wanted to bring a bit background. I'm 50 plus, may not look it, but yes I am, so is hubby. I've said this before, but sometimes we're going back to our teenage years, and especially with our granddaughter, you know, and gaming and everything. And I think we're just in a position in life now to hopefully chill out a little bit and just enjoy life, if you know what I mean. Especially as I'm not working at the moment. I'm sorry I keep looking down, but I can see the glare of a light in the mirror. But I wanted to get this done because sometimes I mean to have conversations, and then what happens is I go past it, or I think, no, I don't think anybody's actually interested. I don't know, and I know I'm waffling, but I'm giving a little bit of background. I'm setting myself up for the day. As I said, I'm now looking down at the clock again to know that my son's alarm will be going off. Said I'm near enough finished this packing up. I just got a couple bits to put in, like his cans out the fridge. So I think I'm going to stop there because, as I said, I might be waffling. Sometimes, you know, if I'm in the mood to waffle, I will, or rant. But no, I'm feeling pretty good today. I felt, as I said, exhausted last night, and I've just got to put laundry away, which I've got to wait till my son gets up, because I don't want to start bumping about and messing about upstairs. I want to put my new bedding on that I got from Asda when we was in Warwickshire. Still haven't put that on. So hopefully, and I do apologise for waffling, hopefully you will follow me on my day. Right, this is the new lunch bag I got for hubby from Asda stroke Walmart. We got the really lovely sort of rubbery shoulder pad, so that's really good, especially if you want to put it on your shoulder. It has got the pocket here, which has got his earbuds in for work when he can at break time. I haven't got anything in the mesh pocket. Sometimes he takes some e-liquid for his ciggy. And then this is the inside. So he's got his sandwiches here, his box sandwiches, which fits on this little tray, which is just a divider. Then he has his crisps, and then underneath he's got 2 cans, 2 ice blocks, and his milk for his tea. So it has actually worked out really well. So it's the first time he's taken it today, so we'll see how it works out for him. But it looks okay, and that all goes down there and it velcros like that. So I think it's going to work well. But like I said, you never know until it's put into practice. And yet again, it's raining. As I said, this has been forecast that we're going to have rain, I think, off and on, at least all day today. I'm not sure if it's going to be in for the whole weekend. But I know they've been saying that the downpours are coming down thick and fast, and the drainage in a lot of places can't cope. We have got drainage, you can't see it, but it's on the lawn bit. But this has actually put me off from actually going out and doing errands. I think it can wait, as you can see, even now. Look. I think I can just hear some thundering. So it looks like my gardens are not going to get done in the near future. I know my front is really bad. The back's not too bad. The lawn could do with cutting. I need to do a bit of weeding on my slate, but I don't think that's going to get done this weekend. Right, it's been a funny day today with rain, sunshine, Excuse any noises, I've got my lounge window open because we just got back, and I went on Marketplace, Facebook, which is actually a bad thing to do, but I haven't been on it for a fair few weeks now, and normally I go on it about Thursday, Friday, in case I want to pick up anything on a Friday or over the weekend, because hubby finishes early on a Friday if we're not going away. If we're going away, he still finishes even earlier, and then we obviously go away in the caravan. So they have a short working day on a Friday. Besides that, we've just got back, as I said, from travelling to the other side of town, and I got a few bits for my granddaughter. Now, all these came from the same seller. I did happen to say to her when I seen one item, was there anything else? And there was a few items that she hadn't actually posted, or was in the process of posting on Marketplace. So I agreed what I wanted, and I said that I'll come as soon as hubby left work. Right, the first two items is these pillar heads, I think they're called, yeah, and I've got the monkey and the ladybird, and these were £1 each, and they're in such good condition. And I thought, oh, one of these would be, maybe instead of taking all the cuddly toys and something in the caravan, maybe take one of these or both of these. And obviously they're going to a pillar, and especially this one because we keep calling her a cheeky monkey. And so she's got a little cushion, and really soft. So as I say, there's the monkey one. I'm sure you've seen these before. And there is the ladybird one, which I think are really cute. And there was me saying this morning about I'm just sorting their toys out. I didn't get around to that yet. But it depends what stops here and what goes to her house and what goes into the caravan. But I could see one of these actually staying in the caravan anyway. So I've got those two cushions, and said, I'm sure I said they were £1 each. The next item is this triple pack collection of Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, and it's on 3 discs. And this was £3, and it is actually 357 minutes, so I thought that was pretty good. And so that was £3, and then she gave me the 3 characters. I don't, obviously Ben and Holly, 2 Hollies I presume, and that's Ben. Not that I know much about Ben and Holly. I did go on YouTube to have a look at it, I must admit, because I'm very familiarised with, the whole family is actually with Peppa Pig, because that was what she sees. We did watch Toy Story over the weekend and Kung Fu Panda, but I'm not sure if that was her choice or whether that was Grandpa's, because my hubby loves Kung Fu Panda. But anyway, I thought that was pretty good. I don't mind paying £1 each for DVDs, because let's face it, I think they go out of fashion. Disney ones, I don't think so. I think you can watch them over and over again, but obviously it's something she probably will grow out of pretty quickly. And then she's got the characters to go along with the video. So I say all that was £3. And the next item, I had both of them in the end. These were £2 each actually. The first one, this is what caught my attention, is a monkey. It is actually the backpack, and I thought this is going to be great when we take her to the caravan. Whether she keeps one here and we take it backwards and forwards to the caravan, and one maybe she'll take home, I don't know. Lovely condition. And what I like about it, because we bought her a little backpack from Tesco's, and it's one that had like the cups, saucers, and it had the knife and fork and spoon and things, and a little baby bottle so she could feed her baby Lucy. But what I like about these, you've released the catches and it's a little trolley. I thought that'd go really lovely with the case, so she could have that in the car with her. Could put a couple of books and a few little bits and pieces in there for her. So that again is the monkey, so I thought really good, and that obviously goes nice with her cushion that she could actually cuddle in the car, because we're hoping to take her away again. Hopefully, I think next month in September, before we go away for our week's holiday. We're hoping to take her away for another weekend. So that's the monkey. And also what you can do, there's a Velcro bit here, so you can actually take this bit off and she can just then have it as her, just as a backpack. So for £2 I thought that was really good, and so it goes lovely with the monkey pillar. The other one, my favourite colour, is hippo. Yeah, I had to have a look. Hippo, this lilac-y coloured hippo, exactly the same catches, strap, so I've got two of them, same again, and I say they are in amazing condition. You can usually tell, I mean, it is completely clean inside, so whether she's actually washed them I don't know, because I know sometimes fur can go a bit funny in the machine. So yeah, so she has the new two backpacks. The only thing is I've got to be careful, because if I say which one do you want to take this time, she'll end up wanting to take both of them, which defeats the object. So I did pretty well. So got the two backpacks, trolley things, and the two pillars, as I said, and DVD, and that's so really good. So I say a couple of those items, or a few of them, are going to the caravan. So I just wanted to include that little haul, so I can put the stuff away. Right, hubby's now gone to have a bath. I've just shaved his head, and this is the one we use, the Boots one. And we've had a few of these actually through the years, and I just keep it in one of these little makeup bags of mine, with all the bits and pieces and the scissors and comb and everything. He just wanted his hair kept short. He did at one stage want to go bald like my son, but I said no, I like him with a bit of hair. So that is another job off my list. As I said, to keep it short, I have to do it regularly. I have now put all the clothes away off the dining table, so I'm going to try and get on and do a few little bits. I have got windows open, and so curtains and noise will be filtering through for the rest of the afternoon, but I just wanted to obviously let the house breathe a bit. So I'm going to get on with the next thing. As I said, I use makeup bags for all sorts of things to corral. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get my bedding changed on the bed because it kept raining off and on. But I wanted to just show you the other basket that I've got up here. And again, 6 months ago, I sorted all my socks out and everything. So in here is where I keep all my thick socks and like my winter socks and everything. Very often I used to change over and have my flip-flops in the basket and put these away, but occasionally I like to, even in the summer, is wear socks in the house, especially the ones with the grips on, just that I do actually, even in the heat, get cold feet. So I just wanted to show you obviously the other basket and how I use baskets around our home, as it's one thing I like using. This is really handy as well. As I said, I changed this over. This is working good because I've got my 2 sets of glasses there. And as I said, I'll give you a close-up of my little unit here. So I have done some cleaning this afternoon, and I like the arrangement here as well. So maybe tomorrow I may get my bedding changed. I do it every week, both beds, and we've got to run some errands tomorrow, and I'm hoping to do my food shop as well. So I'm going to leave the video here. I didn't actually show you me doing the cleaning because I just wanted to get on with it. I'm not sure whether it's something you're actually interested in watching or not. I have got my PJs on. Sorry, it's a very dark, but I just wanted to come on and say hope you've enjoyed my video, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.